it's Jimmy Kimmel Live! Tonight, Dominic Monaghan, JJ Abrams, Jimmy in the 100th episode of Lost. Music from Ben Camaro.
Guest is an extremely creative man. His TV shows include Lost, Alias, Felicity, and Fringe. He's the director of Mission Impossible 3 and now takes on the sacred world of Romulans, Vulcans, and even humans in the highly anticipated new movie Star Trek. It opens May 7th. Please say hello to JJ Abrams. Dominic, you had him drowned.
We have met a terrific actor and a wonderful Scrabble player.
Is that right?
Yeah, indeed.
Really? Interesting.
I think you beat me one day, though.
Yeah, yes,
Still
I did.
brewing that.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? I am the Scrabble champion.
Are you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, after the show.
I'd be more than happy to play you, Mr. Abrams, after the program. How do you do against him?
I think I beat you. Yeah, I beat your wife.
Yeah, Katie
Eventually.
Assault, no, he's a terrific player.
You did a great job on the Star Trek movie. I got to see it on Monday night, and much love to the staff. And the Star Trek, I think the hardcore Trekkies are especially going to go crazy over the movie.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think so, because... Well, because I don't want to ruin and tell with the movie, but
tell us what happens.
What happens is the way you lay out each character at the
But it's weird because I was not a huge Star Trek fan when I.
You hated Star Trek.
I did not hate Star Trek, but I didn't make the movie, with the Star Trek fans in mind. I sort of made it for moviegoers in mind. I didn't want people to feel like I didn't know Star Trek to see the movie because I didn't really. One of the writers is a huge fan.
But you still know every single character. I've probably watched 12 minutes of Star Trek in my life, and I still know every single character.
Yeah, we are sort of genetically coded to know that Kirk is Captain Kirk and Spock has the pointy ears.
Yeah, it's like not knowing the Huxtables. It's anti-American is what it is.
The who?
The Huxtables. Oh, you know that. But you did do a great job with it. You have to be very happy with the way it came out.
Thank you. No, I'm very proud of the work everyone did.
Everyone's happy except William Shatner, aren't they? William Shatner
Mr. Kimmel
was not in the movie.
No, but here's the thing.
I don't know if you noticed
his character
that.
died.
He was in the original series. I don't know if you didn't see it.
No, but his character died in one of the films.
Yeah.
And we didn't, it was like we wanted to be consistent. Everyone says, the Trek fans, if you're going to do a Trek film, you need to be consistent.
But you're going back and forth through time. You could easily have brought him back to life if you wanted.
But Mr. Shatner, who even the Twilight Zone, I was a huge fan of William Shatner's, and he was clear that he didn't want to just do a cameo. So to create a story where he was in the movie, it would have been reworking everything we had created. It just would have been,
Right, yeah.
And we have Leonard Nimoy.
You're saying it would have been, Leonard Nimoy is in the movie, and that's exciting, and that's another thing that, I didn't know if that was supposed to be a surprise or not, so I guess that's not a surprise. Shatner mad or not mad? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Not mad.
Have you spoken to him recently?
Yeah, we actually went to, he had this great charity event that we all went to, the whole cast went. It was fantastic.
I heard you're not allowed to buy tickets on Priceline anymore because of this site. True?
Air travel's more expensive now. Yeah.
Okay, well, I see what happened. I understand completely now. You don't have to say anything. Shatner wanted to be the star of the movie, and you said, we're doing it with, there's already a Kirk, and it's a young cast, and it would be weird to have a guy in his 60s playing a teenager.
I love William Shatner. I love him. I wish he...
Some love. I hate to see what you do to people you don't like. You told me early on when you were making the movie that you had an Uncle Frank character in the movie. movie.
There was a character in the film named Uncle Frank.
And what happened
In honor.
I was waiting for Uncle Frank to pop up on the screen.
Yeah, we were gonna. We cut him out.
You cut him out.
It was one of those things where you know you're making a movie and you're doing these scenes and you think every scene is critical.
Right.
You get in the editing room and you realize that you need to cut certain things out so the movie's better. And sadly, Uncle Frank was a casualty.
Sorry, Uncle Frank, you're a casualty.
Okay, next
So
one.
sorry.
Next one.
No, you won't even be in the next one. He's very hardcore. He cut Shatner out. You think you're going to make it in the final cut? Star Trek fans are obviously a rabid bunch. Are you scared of them yet? Are you?
No, I mean we're beholden to them. I mean, one of the reasons that we're doing a movie is because they've kept it alive for this long. So no, I mean we're again, the movie was not made only with them in mind. But if you make a movie that hopefully is good, it'll include them in the audience. You know what I'm saying?
Did you shoot on location or on the planet Earth?
We shot it. One of the things I wanted to try and do is have the movie feel as real as possible, despite it being Star Trek. I wanted it to feel real, and I didn't want it to feel like a green screen thing, that everything was shot. Although I have to say that lost clip you showed was spectacular and made me rethink that.
Yeah, you should think about having me really in the show. I really think I can do a good job.
You would.
I swim up to the island, maybe I have a snorkel on.
That sounds good. That's Damon.
Yeah, sure. That's Damon.
I like it.
Yeah, where is Damon? Carlton's here. I'll ask him. But you shot this thing in a beer factory a lot of
yeah, we one of the things I wanted to do is make the ship feel like it was real, and we were going to build all these crazy, engine rooms with pipes and all this stuff, and it was insanely expensive. And we thought, well, let's see if there are factories around where we can shoot, and we found one of the greatest places was the Budweiser beer factory, and it's huge and just gleaming clean. It was like being in a spaceship. So we shot these engine room scenes in these massive. They have all these giant tubs are just filled with beer. It looks like it's fuel, but it's like Bud Light.
Well, to some that is fuel. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's something else. And were you guys drunk all the time while you were shooting it?
No,
when you're in a beer factory, it's almost like a joke.
Well, they have a lot of regulations, like apparently they're like all these emergency hops procedures. That if like the temperature of the lights got past a certain set degrees, then all of a sudden it would screw up their whole. We couldn't bring lights into certain areas.
Really?
And it was a whole thing. We learned a lot, and you just when you go into a factory of any sort, you can appreciate something in a way you never did, like how something's made. So I have a whole new appreciation for beer.
Well, we have a clip of the movie, and
cool.
I don't think there's any beer in this clip, but maybe you should set this up since you did
this is a sequence where there are a few characters who are going to be basically going down and trying to disable this weapon that the enemy in the movie is using to destroy a planet, and they're going to go and try and disable it.
Here it is. A look at Star Trek. It comes out May 7th.
Combat training do you have? Fencing.
Great job. Gentlemen, we're approaching the drop zone. You have one shot to land on that platform. They have defenses, so pull your chute as late as possible. 3, 2, 1. Remember, the Enterprise won't be able to beam you back until you turn off that drill. Good luck.
There you go. That's Star Trek. JJ Abrams, good film. And also I want to say congratulations on 100 episodes of Lost.
Oh, it's very nice.
It's a fantastic show, and do you watch it anymore? Have you seen it?
I do have to. I left working on the show in the first season to go work on the Mission Impossible movie,
right.
And Damon and Carlton have, I think, just blown mine and everyone's mind with the amazing work that they do.
It is unbelievable. The show is just fantastic, week after week, even without the community. Sorry, but it's still good. Well, thanks for being here. Good luck with the movie. I hope it does great. Star Trek comes out May 7th. JJ Abrams, everybody. Dominic Monaghan. We'll be right back with Bang.